Number 1. This 1969 Buick Skylark Custom Coupe 2D, offered at $10,500, represents a solid opportunity to own a well-maintained piece of late 1960s American automotive design. Located in Washington, Pennsylvania, this classic coupe is powered by a 350 cubic inch V8 engine that delivers smooth and responsive performance, ideal for highway cruising or local weekend drives. Originally picked up in Columbus, Ohio, the car runs well and presents itself as a dependable driver with some cosmetic needs. The seller emphasizes that it's not for joy rides and is being offered to serious buyers only, with no trades accepted. Mechanically, the car is reported to be in good running condition, supported by folders of paperwork documenting previous work and maintenance. This suggests a well-cared-for history and a vehicle that has been actively preserved rather than left to deteriorate. The 350 V8 engine, a staple in GM's lineup of the era, is known for its reliability and ease of service, making it a great choice for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike. The drivetrain appears unmodified, pointing to a stock, period-correct setup that favors authenticity over performance enhancements. Though the vehicle is mechanically sound, it does require some bodywork to bring it up to a higher cosmetic standard. While specific details of the exterior condition aren't provided, the mention of needed bodywork suggests areas of rust, dents, or paint were common in unrestored vehicles of this age. That said, it retains its classic lines and overall structural integrity, making it a great candidate for light restoration or preservation as is. It's a vehicle that can be driven and enjoyed immediately while gradually brought to higher standards over time. Overall, this 1969 Buick Skylark Custom Coupe offers a well-priced entry into the world of classic American muscle and cruising coupes. Its combination of solid mechanical condition, extensive service documentation, and smooth driving characteristics make it a compelling option for anyone looking to enjoy the classic car experience without investing in a full restoration up front. With its clean title and seller-provided history, it presents a great value for buyers seeking a usable classic with potential for future enhancement. Number 2. This 1973 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, priced at $25,000, represents a fully restored and tastefully modified example of one of Chevrolet's most iconic muscle cars. Located in Depew, New York, this Chevelle blends original styling with performance-oriented upgrades that enhance its road manners and drivability. At the heart of the car is a numbers-matching 350 cubic inch V8 paired with a 350 automatic transmission, a classic powertrain combination that has been updated with a 3.42 positive-traction rear end and performance modifications aimed at improving both power and reliability. The result is a turnkey muscle car that's ready to be enjoyed immediately, whether on the street or at weekend events. The engine has received extensive upgrades, including a Summit Racing top-end kit featuring flat-top pistons, aluminum heads with 2.02 valves, and headers for improved exhaust flow. These enhancements raise the compression ratio to 10.5 to 1, allowing the car to deliver strong performance while still running reliably on 93-octane pump gas. This combination offers a well-balanced blend of classic muscle car sound, increased horsepower, and modern reliability. The build is designed to appeal to those who appreciate both originality and usable power, with a setup that supports spirited driving without sacrificing everyday usability or comfort. Inside, the Chevelle features swivel bucket seats, an iconic option that was both stylish and functional in its time, adding a unique element of retro charm to the cabin. While specific interior photos or trim details aren't provided, the mention of a full restoration suggests that the cabin has been returned to a high standard, likely blending factory-correct elements with minor modern touches for improved comfort or aesthetics. The car's overall appearance likely reflects the attention to detail given during the restoration, emphasizing both performance and presentation. This is the kind of car that stands out not just for how it drives, but for how well it captures the bold spirit of early 70s American muscle. Overall, this 1973 Chevrolet Chevelle SS is an impressive example of a well-sorted, numbers-matching classic with performance upgrades that enhance its appeal without straying too far from its roots. With its fully rebuilt drivetrain, aggressive yet manageable power, and head-turning design, It offers a compelling option for muscle car fans seeking a vehicle that's both collectible and road-ready. Priced at $25,000 and located in Depew, New York, this Chevel SS is an ideal candidate for anyone wanting a classic American performance car that's already been restored, improved, and made ready to enjoy from day one. Number 3. This 1965 Ford Mustang, offered at $15,000 and located in Odessa, Texas, presents a promising project car that's mechanically updated and loaded with potential for a rewarding finish. Sporting a 302 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a freshly rebuilt transmission, this early pony car has undergone significant mechanical improvements aimed at enhancing both reliability and performance. Key upgrades include a new aluminum radiator with an electric fan, a new power steering pump, and a water pump, all designed to ensure efficient cooling and smooth handling during operation. It reportedly holds great oil pressure and does not overheat, indicating that the engine setup is in solid running condition. The braking system has also received attention, with a front-end disc brake conversion kit installed to replace the original drums, though it still requires final brake bleeding to be fully operational. The rear brakes have been similarly addressed with new drums, cylinders, and associated components. The front end has been rebuilt as part of the overall mechanical refresh, offering a safer and more confident driving experience once finished. While not described as turnkey, this Mustang is well on its way to becoming a dependable cruiser and offers a strong foundation for anyone interested in completing a light restoration. It's an ideal candidate for a DIY enthusiast or first-time classic car buyer looking for a straightforward path into Mustang ownership. Although the seller doesn't provide detailed interior or exterior descriptions, the implication is clear. The car is a running and structurally sound project that simply needs someone with the time and passion to finish the remaining touches. There's no mention of rust or major cosmetic flaws, suggesting that any required cosmetic work is likely minor or already in acceptable condition for casual driving. The seller explicitly states that time constraints are the reason for selling, not mechanical failure or disrepair, which gives added confidence in the car's viability as a fun and functional vintage vehicle once the last few items are addressed. Overall, this 1965 Ford Mustang offers an excellent entry point into the world of classic cars at a price point that reflects its current state and future potential. With a rebuilt drivetrain, upgraded cooling and brake systems, and a strong mechanical core, the car is nearly ready to serve as a nostalgic weekend cruiser or light restoration project. Priced at $15,000 and located in Odessa, Texas, this Mustang invites a new owner to take the final steps toward completing what could be a reliable and enjoyable piece of American automotive history. Number 4. This 1971 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, listed at $24,500 and located in Maryville, Tennessee, offers a compelling opportunity to own a true American sports car icon from the early 1970s. With its classic long hood, short deck proportions, and signature T-top roof, this C3 Corvette captures the bold styling and performance spirit of the era. It's powered by a numbers-matching 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, delivering the kind of throaty, responsive performance enthusiasts expect from the Stingray name. The car is described as running great, and it comes equipped with power steering and four-wheel disc brakes, both welcome features for improved control and driving ease. Although this particular example is a non-A/C car, it retains much of its original charm and performance pedigree. The presence of the factory T-top roof adds to its collectability and driver engagement, allowing for open-air motoring with a simple panel removal. There's no detailed mention of interior or exterior condition, but the focus on originality, including the matching numbers drivetrain, suggests it has been preserved with its factory identity intact. The owner has kept communication brief and direct, indicating a no-nonsense sale for serious buyers only, with an emphasis on avoiding spam or casual inquiries. Mechanically, the Stingray appears to be in road-ready condition, with no mention of issues or needed repairs. The 350 V8 is a well-regarded engine for the model year, offering a solid balance of torque and horsepower without the higher maintenance demands of big block variants. Combined with the four-wheel disc brakes and power steering, this Corvette offers a more confident and engaging driving experience than many of its contemporaries, especially when paired with its lighter small block layout. These attributes make it not just a showpiece, but a genuinely enjoyable classic to drive on a regular basis. In summary, this 1971 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray stands as a desirable vintage performance car for buyers seeking both authenticity and driving enjoyment. Priced at $24,500 and located in Maryville, Tennessee, it offers a factory-correct drivetrain, essential upgrades like power disc brakes, and the kind of striking design that continues to define the Corvette legacy. For those in the market for a classic American sports car with heritage, performance, and iconic styling, this Stingray delivers a well-rounded package ready to hit the road. Number 5. This 1972 Ford Pinto Wagon, priced at $12,900 and located in Washington, Pennsylvania, represents a rare survivor from the era of compact American economy cars. Powered by a 2.0-liter engine paired with an automatic transmission, this well-preserved wagon is more than just a nostalgic piece. It's a low-mileage original that has been selectively refurbished for continued use. With only 36,000 original miles on the odometer, it remains one of the few Pintos left in such unmodified and authentic condition. The seller purchased the vehicle in 2008 when it had just 28,000 miles and has since driven it sparingly, including a recent 280-mile round trip to Geneva-on-the-Lake where it reportedly performed flawlessly. Mechanically, the car has benefited from several key updates to maintain roadworthiness and safety. Recent work includes rebuilt brake calipers, new brake and transmission lines, new bushings, tie rod ends, and a new muffler. These improvements complement the car's low-mile history, ensuring it drives as smoothly as it did decades ago. It even comes with the original rims and hubcaps mounted with new tires, along with a factory polyglass spare tire, which still holds air. However, the seller notes that the spare isn't roadworthy due to its age, highlighting an honest and transparent approach to the car's overall condition. A fresh inspection sticker adds further assurance that the Pinto is ready for continued driving and enjoyment. The interior is described as outstanding, a rare feat for a vehicle of this vintage and category, which were often used hard and rarely preserved. While the cabin condition seems to be a strong selling point, the car does have its flaws, namely, paint bubbling on the lower rear quarter and rust on the inside of the driver's door. The seller attributes the interior door rot to poor water drainage during washes, having learned the hard way about the need for $50 replacement window felts. These issues, while cosmetic, don't detract significantly from the car's drivability or character, but will require attention from a buyer who values both preservation and presentation. Additionally, the factory radio turns on but produces no sound, another minor detail in an otherwise complete and original vehicle. Overall, this 1972 Ford Pinto Wagon offers a rare chance to own a time capsule example of one of Ford's most recognizable compact cars from the early 1970s. With a clean mechanical slate, low original miles, and a solid interior, it serves as a practical and nostalgic choice for enthusiasts who appreciate vintage compact cars that are seldom seen in such preserved condition. Priced at $12,900 and firm, the car is a great candidate for weekend cruising, car shows, or continued preservation by a dedicated owner who values originality and light cosmetic restoration. Number 6. This 1968 Plymouth Fury 3, offered at $5,000 and located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, presents an accessible entry into full-sized American classic car ownership. With its long, broad stance and clean late 1960s lines, the Fury 3 exemplifies the confident styling and road presence that defined Chrysler's large cars of the era. Although specific drivetrain details aren't provided, the car is said to run and drive, making it a viable option for someone looking to enjoy an old-school cruiser while completing light restoration work along the way. The seller notes that the car has had a lot new replaced, suggesting recent mechanical or maintenance improvements have already been made, though not listed in detail. Cosmetically, the car is largely intact but in need of some attention to bring it up to a higher standard. The headliner requires replacement, and the driver's seat shows noticeable wear, two common issues in older vehicles that have seen decades of use. These interior shortcomings are minor in the grand scheme and present easy wins for a hands-on buyer. The car's body appears to be in reasonably solid shape based on the description, with no major rust or structural issues mentioned. Its current condition allows for immediate use as a weekend cruiser or local show participant, while leaving room for ongoing upgrades over time. The classic styling and sheer size of the Fury 3 continue to draw attention, even in less than perfect cosmetic condition. In terms of drivability, the seller mentions that the steering can be stiff when the car is stationary, but becomes much easier to manage once the vehicle is in motion. This may indicate a manual steering setup or a power steering system that needs attention, but it doesn't seem to hinder regular driving. This quirk is typical of older cars and does little to affect the vehicle's usability, especially if the buyer is accustomed to vintage driving dynamics. No specific mention is made of the engine or transmission, but the fact that it moves and steers well is a good sign of basic mechanical soundness. Combined with the previously noted updates, it appears that the car has been kept in running condition with some investment already made into its upkeep. Overall, this 1968 Plymouth Fury 3 offers a budget-friendly path into the classic car hobby with its approachable price, respectable condition, and minimal mechanical concerns. While some cosmetic work remains to be done, such as the headliner and interior trim, the foundation is solid, and the car seems ready to enjoy right away. It's a great candidate for someone seeking an old-school full-size sedan that turns heads and carries vintage charm, all without breaking the bank. Priced at just $5,000 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this Fury 3 invites a new owner to either preserve it as a patina-rich daily cruiser or gradually restore it into a polished example of late-60s American motoring. Number 7. This 1954 Ford Crestline Coupe, priced at $6,500 and located in Bois d'Arc, Missouri, offers a unique blend of vintage styling and modernized mechanical upgrades, making it a standout project for someone seeking a usable classic with personality. Under the hood, this Crestline is powered by a Ford 302 cubic inch V8 engine mated to an AOD automatic overdrive transmission, replacing the original drivetrain to deliver a more reliable and highway-friendly driving experience. It's equipped with drum brakes on all four corners, which, while period correct, may eventually benefit from an upgrade for improved stopping power. The car is described as a great cruiser that turns heads wherever it goes, and with its distinct mid-century design and lowered stance, it's easy to see why. The seller has invested in several notable improvements, including a brand-new driveshaft and a Holly Street Warrior 4-barrel carburetor, mounted on a new intake manifold with fresh valve covers. These upgrades enhance both performance and reliability, allowing the car to offer a stronger throttle response and a more dependable ride than its original configuration. It rides on newer whitewall tires that have fewer than 1,000 miles on them, maintaining the correct vintage aesthetic while ensuring road readiness. A brand-new, lifetime guarantee window tint adds a modern touch and provides practical benefits for comfort and interior preservation. While the drivetrain and performance enhancements are compelling, the car does come with a few cosmetic issues that a future owner will need to address. The roof paint is peeling, and there is bodywork needed on one of the quarter panels, both of which are visible in the listing photos. Most significantly, the hood flew open while driving, resulting in damage to the hood itself and the front fenders. The seller has been unable to locate replacement hood hinges, which is why the hood is currently not installed. These issues, while not minor, are primarily cosmetic and structural rather than mechanical, and they represent an opportunity for a hands-on buyer to restore and personalize the vehicle further. Overall, this 1954 Ford Crestline Coupe delivers a strong foundation for a classic hot rod or weekend cruiser with a lot of character and solid mechanical bones. Its combination of vintage body lines and a more modern V8 powertrain makes it both nostalgic and practical, especially for those looking to enjoy regular drives without the challenges of outdated mechanical systems. Priced at $6,500 in Bois d'Arc, Missouri, this car is ideal for a buyer who values unique styling, a bit of project work, and the satisfaction of turning a head-turning classic into a fully polished gem. Number 8. This 1966 Dodge Charger, priced at $15,000 and located in Rolling Meadows, Illinois, is a rare, mostly original example of Mopar's groundbreaking fastback muscle car. With a build date of December 1965, this Charger is a true first-year production model and comes from an estate where it has reportedly been in storage since 1990. The vehicle is said to have only 30,000 miles, and its documentation includes a matching original title, VIN, and fender tag, all confirming its authenticity as a 1966 model. A solid Arkansas car from new, it retains nearly all of its factory equipment, including a 383 cubic inch V8 engine mated to a 727 TorqueFlite automatic transmission. Though the wheels and steering wheel are not original, the rest of the car remains unmolested and untouched, making it an exceptional candidate for a factory-correct restoration. This Charger was a high-option car when new, equipped with factory air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, and power windows, luxuries not often found together in mid-1960s performance cars. Mechanically, the vehicle has recently received a new fuel tank and fuel pump, and while it needs carburetor work to run more reliably, it does start and run with no smoke or leaks, suggesting the engine is fundamentally healthy. All 4 drum brakes have been replaced, along with the rubber brake lines and master cylinder, though the brake pedal feel is still inconsistent, indicating some further adjustment or bleeding may be necessary. Despite being off the road for decades, the car's drivetrain and brake system have already seen key updates, laying a strong foundation for a return to the streets. Structurally, the car is reported to be in remarkably clean condition, especially given its age and long period of storage. The frame rails and floors are solid, and only the trunk pan needs patching, an increasingly rare situation for vintage Chargers, which are often plagued by widespread rust. The body is also described as very clean, which is encouraging for any restoration-minded buyer hoping to avoid major sheet metal work. However, the electrical system needs significant attention. Only one power window currently operates, and the signature hidden headlight system is non-functional. These issues are typical for cars that have sat idle for decades and can be tackled during a comprehensive restoration. Overall, this 1966 Dodge Charger offers a compelling opportunity for collectors and Mopar enthusiasts to acquire a first-generation Charger with strong originality and desirable factory options. With matching documentation, a mostly untouched drivetrain, and excellent structural bones, it is well positioned to undergo a sympathetic restoration that preserves its period-correct features while bringing it back to full roadworthiness. Whether the goal is a faithful restoration or a mild restomod, this Charger provides the ideal starting point for a rewarding project. Priced at $15,000 and located in Rolling Meadows, Illinois, it's a historically significant muscle car ready to be brought back to life. Number 9. This 1969 Ford Fairlane 500 Convertible, offered at $17,500 and located in Eastlake, Ohio, is a well-preserved and attractive example of a classic American open-top cruiser. With 80,000 original miles and matching numbers throughout, this Fairlane presents as a driver-quality car that maintains its factory authenticity while offering modern usability. Finished in what appears to be a clean and presentable exterior, the car is described as having a clean body and a solid undercarriage, both of which are key indicators of long-term care and ideal storage conditions. It's garage-kept during the winter months, a detail that adds confidence in the car's overall preservation and mechanical health. Powered by a 302 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, this convertible delivers reliable performance and smooth cruising, ideal for weekend drives or summer outings. The drivetrain remains original and unmodified, highlighting the car's value to enthusiasts who appreciate numbers-matching powertrains. The seller states that everything is in working condition, and the car has been very well maintained, which makes it immediately usable without the need for significant mechanical intervention. This isn't a project car, it's a turnkey vintage driver with enough curb appeal to turn heads while still being dependable for regular enjoyment. Among the recent improvements are a newer power convertible top and newer tires, which contribute both to the car's aesthetics and its safety on the road. These upgrades ensure that the vehicle is not only comfortable and stylish but also functionally ready for long drives or short trips around town. The convertible top operates properly, making top-down driving an easy and enjoyable experience. While not positioned as a Concours-level restoration, the car offers an excellent balance of originality, visual appeal, and usability. An ideal candidate for someone looking to experience classic motoring without the overhead of a full restoration project. Overall, this 1969 Ford Fairlane 500 convertible represents an excellent opportunity for classic car buyers seeking a stylish, well-maintained, and mechanically sound vintage drop-top. Priced at $17,500 and accompanied by a clean Ohio title, it stands out for its originality, low mileage, and strong mechanical condition. Whether used for weekend cruising, local car shows, or simply as a classic summer driver, this Fairlane is a compelling option that delivers classic Ford styling and dependable performance in a turnkey package. Serious cash buyers only are encouraged to inquire, as this is clearly a cherished vehicle being offered by a careful and responsible owner. Number 10. This 1952 Mercury Mterrey hardtop, offered at $15,500 and located in New Waverly, Texas, presents a beautifully restored example of post-war American automotive style and craftsmanship. With only 388 miles reportedly driven since restoration, this classic coupe captures the elegance and flair of early 1950s motoring, complete with its original flathead V8 engine that has been preserved rather than replaced. The car has been converted to a 12-volt electrical system, a practical and common upgrade that allows for improved reliability, brighter lighting, and compatibility with modern accessories, all without sacrificing its original mechanical character. It stands as a striking example of Mercury's craftsmanship from the era when American cars were designed to make a statement on the road. The restoration, while not described in granular detail, appears to be comprehensive based on the low mileage since completion and the seller's confident description. The body style is a hardtop coupe, one of the most desirable designs of the early 50s, featuring clean lines, generous chrome, and flowing roof contours that define the Mercury aesthetic. While specifics regarding paint color, interior material, and trim condition are not included, the car is described simply as gorgeous, indicating both visual appeal and attention to finish. The hardtop layout adds a sporty touch to the Mterrey's otherwise elegant silhouette, making it equally suited for relaxed weekend drives or classic car gatherings. Under the hood, the original flathead V8 delivers that unmistakable vintage rumble and simple, durable engineering that defined the period. Retaining this engine not only keeps the car true to its roots, but also enhances its value among collectors who prioritize authenticity. The conversion to 12 volts ensures easier starting, more consistent electrical performance, and long-term usability, especially for those planning to drive rather than just display the car. While the seller mentions having paid $17,500 and is now asking $15,500, this slight reduction in price offers a compelling opportunity to acquire a restored and upgraded classic for less than its recent value. Overall, this 1952 Mercury Mterrey hardtop offers a tasteful mix of originality, subtle modernization, and standout design. With its vintage drivetrain, elegant hardtop silhouette, and upgraded electrical system, it's ready for a new owner who appreciates the look, sound, and feel of a true American classic. Whether kept as part of a period-correct collection or enjoyed as a weekend cruiser, this Mercury stands out as a refined yet approachable option in the vintage car market. Located in New Waverly, Texas, and priced at $15,500, this Mterrey is both a nod to mid-century design and a beautiful expression of classic American motoring. Number 11. This 1973 Ford Mustang GT Convertible, priced at $26,999 and located in Pipersville, Pennsylvania, is an exceptionally rare and original example of Ford's final-year first-generation Mustang. What makes this car especially noteworthy is its factory Q-code 351 Cobra Jet V8 engine paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, a combination found in fewer than 300 convertibles built that year, according to the included Marti report. This matching numbers car retains most of its original paint and interior, adding to its authenticity and value. It's a genuine collector-grade pony car with documented provenance, including the original window sticker and factory paperwork that confirm its unique configuration and production rarity. Under the hood, the 351 Cobra Jet 4-barrel engine remains in original, numbers-matching condition and is paired with a proper 4-speed gearbox, an increasingly difficult to find setup from this era. The seller states that the car runs perfectly, and it's also been treated to several important updates, including all-new brakes, calipers, a gas tank, and a full dual exhaust system that likely enhances both performance and the muscle car growl. New forged torque thrust wheels and tires have been added, lending a subtle custom touch while staying faithful to the Mustang's vintage aesthetic. This mix of originality and tasteful upgrades ensures the car is not just historically significant, but also road-ready and enjoyable to drive. Inside, the car remains largely original, including the interior materials and finishes, which reflect its survivor status. All power features, including power windows and the power-operated convertible top, are fully functional, a rarity in vintage convertibles and a testament to the car's overall condition and upkeep. As a factory-gauge car, it also includes instrumentation that adds to the muscle car driving experience. While the interior hasn't been fully detailed in the listing, the emphasis on originality and functionality suggests that it presents well and retains the period-correct charm that enthusiasts seek. Being a well-documented, highly optioned factory car, it holds tremendous value for collectors and drivers alike. Overall, this 1973 Ford Mustang GT convertible represents a rare opportunity to own one of the most desirable combinations available in the Mustang's final year before the major redesign in 1974. With its original Q-code Cobra jet engine, factory 4-speed manual, power features, and documented low production, this convertible stands out in a crowded classic car market. Priced at $26,999 and located in Pipersville, Pennsylvania, it's a fully documented, highly original example that's ready to drive, enjoy, or show with pride. For serious buyers seeking a collector-grade muscle convertible with rarity, documentation, and turnkey performance, this Mustang checks all the boxes. Number 12. This 1972 AMC Hornet SST, offered at $8,200 and located in Hope, Arkansas, represents a seldom-seen classic from one of the more unconventional American automakers of the era. Presented as a two-door model with a six-cylinder engine and automatic transmission, this Hornet embodies simplicity and reliability in a compact muscle-era wrapper. While it may not carry the same notoriety as the big-name Detroit muscle cars, the Hornet SST offers vintage style and everyday drivability at a fraction of the price. This example features power steering for added ease behind the wheel, and while it lacks air conditioning, it's described as riding and driving great, making it a strong candidate for weekend cruising or vintage daily use. According to the seller, both the paint and interior are in good condition, which is a rarity in this price range for early 70s classics. The car has clearly been maintained with care, and while no major restorations or modifications are mentioned, its clean presentation and solid mechanical health make it an appealing turnkey option. The styling on the Hornet SST, with its fastback profile and crisp lines, delivers a unique presence that distinguishes it from more mainstream coupes of the time. Its current setup, including the inline-six engine and automatic transmission, suggests a vehicle geared toward comfortable, low-maintenance driving rather than performance, ideal for entry-level collectors or AMC enthusiasts looking to stand out at local shows. This Hornet appears to have a clean and clear title, registered in the seller's name, and is being offered for sale or possible trade, showing some flexibility in how it may find its next home. While the listing doesn't provide detailed information on mileage, rust condition, or recent maintenance history, the straightforward and honest description implies the car is ready to drive and enjoy. Its modest pricing, presentable aesthetics, and mechanical simplicity combine to create a package that's easy to own, easy to maintain, and increasingly hard to find, particularly in this kind of preserved condition. Overall, this 1972 AMC Hornet SST stands out as a budget-friendly way to experience vintage motoring with a touch of AMC charm. With a respectable interior, good paint, and reliable road manners, it offers immediate usability and low ownership costs for those seeking a unique alternative to more common classics. Priced at $8,200 and located in Hope, Arkansas, it presents a solid value for the money. Whether as a fun weekend driver, a quirky addition to a growing collection, or a dependable entry into the world of vintage American cars. Number 13. This 1970 Chevrolet El Camino base, offered at $8,000 and located near Sapulpa in Jenks, Oklahoma, represents a powerful, partially restored example of one of Chevrolet's most iconic car-truck hybrids. Fitted with a 454 cubic inch big block V8 paired with a TH400 automatic transmission, this El Camino delivers serious muscle car credentials in a utility body. The engine reportedly runs great, and the vehicle is mechanically solid at its core, making it a strong starting point for someone looking to complete a project with high performance potential. It's not a showpiece yet, but it's an honest, running driver with much of the hard work already done. The seller has made several interior updates, including new door panels, new carpet, new door seals, and new side mirrors, all of which contribute to a refreshed cabin experience and signal that restoration work has been actively underway. However, the vehicle still needs a few important items completed, such as a new headliner, power steering setup, and a functioning exhaust system. In addition, the headlights are currently non-operational, which would require immediate attention for safe nighttime driving. These remaining tasks make this El Camino a good fit for someone who enjoys finishing a project and putting their own finishing touches on a classic. In terms of exterior condition, the seller candidly admits to trying their hand at painting the vehicle, noting that the paint looks better in photos than in person. They describe it as a solid 10-footer, which means it presents well from a distance but shows noticeable imperfections up close. While the body appears solid, with no major rust or structural issues mentioned, this is not a vehicle for someone seeking a pristine finish out of the gate. That said, it holds great visual appeal for a weekend cruiser or local show car with future repaint potential. The honesty about the cosmetic flaws also adds credibility to the rest of the vehicle's description. Overall, this 1970 Chevrolet El Camino offers a rare chance to own a big block-powered vintage Chevy for a very reasonable price. With strong mechanicals, a clean interior foundation, and a powerful drivetrain, it's a great candidate for light restoration or custom upgrades. Whether you're looking for a muscle-infused hauler, a builder project, or a unique addition to your classic car lineup, this El Camino has the bones to be turned into something special. Priced at $8,000 or best offer and open to trades, particularly for a short wheelbase C10 pickup, it's a flexible and inviting deal for any muscle car enthusiast ready to take on the final steps. Number 14. This 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe shoebox, listed for $14,000 and located in Angleton, Texas, presents an appealing mix of originality and tasteful upgrades, making it a great candidate for classic car enthusiasts who want vintage style with a touch of modern flair. Powered by its original 3.9L Ford flathead V8 paired with a 3-speed manual transmission and factory overdrive, this coupe maintains its authentic post-war character while offering smooth and capable performance for casual cruising. The car also features a drop kit for a lower stance, enhancing its street presence without sacrificing ride quality. It's a running, driving classic that delivers visual appeal and mechanical dependability straight out of the box. The interior has been completely refurbished and offers a fresh, well-kept cabin environment that complements the vintage aesthetic of the car. While the factory layout and charm have been retained, modern touches like LED headlights and lake pipes give this shoebox Ford a more customized, standout look. These upgrades strike a nice balance between originality and personalization, offering a vehicle that can attend local shows just as easily as it can handle a weekend cruise through town. The seller notes that the vehicle sounds good and runs even better, suggesting it's mechanically healthy and roadworthy in its current condition. There are a few minor electrical issues to address, most of which are straightforward. The radio and clock are present but simply need to be wired up, likely left unfinished during a 12-volt electrical conversion by a previous owner. The speedometer isn't currently functional and just needs a new cable to restore operation. These issues are small, manageable projects for any hobbyist or buyer familiar with classic car upkeep. Additionally, a full front disc brake conversion kit is included in the sale, offering a valuable upgrade path for enhanced stopping power, along with a spare carburetor, an appreciated bonus for future maintenance or tuning. Overall, This 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe represents a well-priced opportunity to own a distinctive and drivable post-war classic that blends timeless styling with modest but thoughtful upgrades. Its flathead V8 drivetrain, updated stance, and restored interior make it an appealing cruiser for someone who appreciates vintage design with a slightly modern twist. With only a few items left to sort out and extras included in the deal, this shoebox Ford is ready for someone to enjoy right away while offering room for light personalization or finishing touches. At $14,000 or best offer, it's a solid value in the increasingly popular world of early 1950s American classics. Number 15. This 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle Super Sport, offered at $42,000 and located in Houston, Texas, is a high-performance muscle car build that blends vintage SS style with a thoroughly upgraded drivetrain and supporting components. At its heart lies a 454 cubic inch big block that's been bored .030 over to 468 Ci, creating a powerhouse built for both street and strip. It's paired with a TH400 transmission equipped with a Hughes GM30 and 3000 stall converter, providing aggressive and responsive shifts. With LS5 ported heads, crane cams, gold roller rockers, a comp hydraulic roller camshaft, and a Proform 750 CFM carburetor feeding an Edelbrock intake, the engine setup is far from stock and was clearly built with serious performance in mind. Cooling is handled efficiently by a cold-case 2-inch row aluminum radiator paired with Durail dual brushless fans and a Davis Industries fan controller. The Weiand high-flow aluminum water pump and ceramic-coated Hedman headers further aid in heat management and exhaust flow. The custom 2.5-inch X-pipe exhaust system with MagnaFlow mufflers ensures the Chevelle not only performs, but also delivers a deep, throaty muscle car sound. All ignition is controlled by a full MSD system, adding to reliability and spark precision. Billet Specialties serpentine pulleys tie it all together under the hood, ensuring smooth operation and modern belt management. Underneath, this Chevelle features a GM 12-bolt Posey rear end with 3.73 gears, supported by the F41 Super Sport suspension for improved handling and stability under acceleration. Power brakes and power steering enhance the driving experience, while the rear 11-inch drum brakes ensure plenty of stopping power for this high-torque setup. The car also features a fully installed vintage Air AC system, although it requires a Billet Specialties compressor bracket to be fully operational, a minor part that can easily be sourced from Summit Racing. The mechanical setup is balanced and robust, built for reliable performance without compromising classic muscle car aesthetics. Inside, the cabin is in excellent condition with all-new upholstery that's described as like new and free of rips or damage. Dakota digital gauges have been installed to modernize the instrumentation, but the original factory gauges are also included with the sale, offering the buyer the option to return to an authentic interior look if desired. The exterior presents solid paint with no rust issues, adding to the car's turnkey appeal. Overall, this 72 Chevelle SS is not just a beautiful and iconic muscle car, it's a complete performance build that's been done right. With its potent drivetrain, quality components, and excellent condition, it offers serious value for anyone seeking a streetable big block beast that can dominate both local car meets and the open road. Number 16. This 1968 Pontiac Catalina, listed for $3,500 and located in Lamarck, Texas, is a mostly original full-size classic that offers a great foundation for restoration or a light project for someone seeking vintage American V8 character. Still equipped with its factory V8 engine, the Catalina runs but does need some mechanical attention to be fully roadworthy again. The current owner notes that the carburetor requires tuning, although new gaskets have already been installed. The car has been sitting for a while, so a proper tune-up and mechanical inspection are strongly recommended to bring it back to reliable running condition. It also needs a replacement master cylinder and AC compressor to restore proper braking and climate control functionality. The body of the car remains solid overall, especially for a vehicle of its age. The floorboards are described as structurally sound with only light surface rust present, not the kind that compromises integrity. For a car that's over 5 decades old, This is a promising sign that it hasn't suffered from major rust-through or harsh conditions. While it's not currently a showpiece, the classic lines and proportions of the '68 Catalina are all intact, and with the right attention, it could easily be transformed into a striking cruiser. It's clear that the car has not been heavily modified over the years, preserving much of its original charm and design. In terms of ownership history, the Catalina has only had one previous owner before the seller, adding a layer of authenticity and potential documentation value. According to the seller, the original purchaser was the mother of the person they acquired it from, suggesting a family-kept car with known background and possibly lower than average wear for its age. It comes with a clean title and is being sold as is, with new tires already installed and all the original hubcaps included, further enhancing its completeness as a candidate for restoration or preservation. Although this Catalina isn't a turnkey vehicle, it presents an affordable entry into the world of classic American cars for someone with mechanical skill or the willingness to invest a little time and effort. Its low price, solid bones, and originality make it a compelling option for someone looking to revive a vintage cruiser without spending a fortune up front. Whether you're after a project to slowly build up or a budget-friendly classic to bring back to life with minimal expense, this Pontiac represents a solid value and a rare opportunity in today's classic car market. Number 17. This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS Convertible, listed at $65,000 and located in Davenport, Iowa, is a one-of-a-kind custom-built showpiece designed to turn heads from every angle. Unlike a traditional convertible, this Camaro is a true roadster with no top or side windows, giving it an aggressive, race-inspired appearance that's meant strictly for fair-weather cruising or showing. Under the hood, it features a 350 Chevrolet V8 with an 8-stack fuel injection system, paired with a 6-speed manual transmission, an ideal combination for high-performance enthusiasts. The custom torched red paint is accented by black detailing, which complements the car's deep, low-slung stance and aggressive body lines. Inside, the car continues its high-end custom aesthetic with black bucket seats stitched in red, matching the exterior for a seamless theme. The interior also features a custom flow-through console, an aftermarket steering wheel on a tilt column, auto meter gauge cluster, and CVF serpentine belt setup. Everything about the interior speaks to a full custom build, not just a restoration. Power features include 4-wheel disc brakes and rack and pinion steering, while aftermarket air conditioning provides comfort for warmer climates. From the dash to the trunk, this build has been thoughtfully executed with top-quality materials and finishes throughout. The Camaro's chassis and suspension have also been upgraded with tubular A-arms, subframe connectors for additional rigidity, and a host of billet aluminum components including Eddy Motorsports hood hinges. Electric hideaway headlights and a custom-fabricated cowl hood enhance the car's sleek and modernized take on the classic '69 styling. The trunk has been fully finished with billet hinges and a clean, tailored look that echoes the attention to detail found elsewhere in the car. This isn't just a weekend cruiser. It's a purpose-built show car meant to stand out at any level of competition or display. Riding on eye-catching 20-inch Riddler chrome wheels, this Camaro blends modern performance with vintage muscle car aesthetics. It represents a massive investment of time, money, and craftsmanship, and stands apart as a one-off car that can't be replicated easily. Whether you're a collector, a show circuit regular, or someone looking for the ultimate statement piece for your garage, this custom roadster offers power, presence, and polish in equal measure. At $65,000, it's priced appropriately for the quality and uniqueness it delivers. This isn't your typical classic Camaro, but a carefully built machine worthy of attention at every turn. Number 18. This 1968 Dodge Coronet 440, priced at $18,000 and located in Thomasville, Pennsylvania, is a mostly original and numbers-matching example of classic Mopar muscle. Under the hood sits the factory 318 V8 engine paired with a 727 automatic transmission, power steering, and drum brakes all around. The car retains its original 8.75 rear end with 2.76 gears housed in a 742 case, which favors highway cruising over aggressive launches. With a verified 186,250 miles, This Coronet is a true survivor that still runs strong and remains largely unmodified. The seller also includes a variety of new parts, mostly related to the front suspension, adding extra value and making it easier for the next owner to complete any remaining restoration or maintenance work. Cosmetically, the body is in fairly straight condition, with only minor dents and dings, showing honest wear for its age but no signs of serious structural damage. The frame, floor pans, and the recently redone trunk are all in good condition, which is crucial for a vehicle of this era. While the exterior shows some of the expected age-related flaws, such as rust on the rear quarter panels and trunk lid lip, these issues are not terminal. In fact, the sale includes new AMD patch panels for the quarters, making it easier for a buyer to address the most visible rust without searching for hard-to-find bodywork solutions. The interior is described as being in good condition, suggesting that the car has been relatively well cared for throughout its life. Although it's not a fully restored showpiece, the Coronet presents itself as a solid driver with strong potential for light restoration or simply being enjoyed as is. The fact that the title is clean and in hand, along with the car's mechanical soundness and complete drivetrain, makes it an appealing candidate for both enthusiasts and collectors alike. It's a rare opportunity to own a piece of late-60s American automotive history without paying the premium often associated with high-performance or heavily restored examples. For those seeking an affordable entry into the world of classic Mopar ownership, this Coronet 440 checks many important boxes: original drivetrain, solid bones, good running condition, and manageable cosmetic needs. Whether you're looking to gradually restore it, drive it as a weekend cruiser, or take on a mild custom build, this car offers the flexibility to suit various paths. At $18,000, it's fairly priced for its condition, rarity, and completeness, especially with the included parts, clear title, and minimal rust compared to similar cars on the market. Number 19. This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro RS/SS Restomod, offered at $115,000 and located in Navarre, Florida, represents a no-expense-spared, open checkbook build blending classic muscle car styling with modern high-performance engineering. A true factory supersport SS car, it's finished in eye-catching marina blue with a deep ceramic coating that enhances its luster and ensures long-lasting paint protection. The car has been professionally mini-tubbed to accommodate massive P345 rear tires, giving it a seriously aggressive stance and improved traction for high-performance driving. It's a rare blend of show car aesthetics and raw street power, ideal for someone looking for a turnkey machine that stands out at every stoplight and car show. Under the hood lies the heart of this beast, a professionally built 598 cubic inch Merlin tall deck big block engine. Dyno tested at an incredible 802 horsepower at the crank, it runs on regular pump gas, making it remarkably user-friendly for a car of this caliber. The engine is paired with Bro-Dix aluminum heads and supported by a Hughes 4L80E automatic transmission, offering both durability and drivability. A 9-inch rear differential with 4.11 gears ensures aggressive acceleration while maintaining solid street manners. This drivetrain combination makes the car just as suitable for weekend cruising as it is for high-performance runs on the Strip. The suspension and braking systems are equally impressive, designed to match the power output with precision handling and stopping capability. Up front, the Camaro features a Heights front clip suspension system, while the rear uses a Ride Tech 4-link setup, offering excellent control, comfort, and stability. Willwood disc brakes, with 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston calipers in the rear, provide exceptional stopping power. Custom forge-line wheels not only look the part, but offer lightweight strength and performance integrity. The Camaro also features vintage Air AC, making it a comfortable ride even in warmer climates, and adds a touch of luxury to the brute force it delivers. This build is far more than just a cosmetic Restomod. It is a top-tier performance machine with every element thoughtfully upgraded to the highest standards. The seller notes that this is just a brief description, suggesting that the car has even more to offer under close inspection. From its modern suspension and drivetrain to the quality of the paint, interior, and overall execution, this 1969 Camaro RS/SS Restomod leaves nothing to be desired. It's not just a muscle car, it's a statement piece that blends vintage style with contemporary performance, built for the serious enthusiast who demands excellence and uniqueness in every detail. Number 20. This 1976 Ford Ltd., priced at $2,500 and located in South Bend, Indiana, offers a solid entry point into classic full-size American motoring. At 49 years old, it retains much of its original character and presence, showcasing the long, bold lines and generous proportions that defined 1970s domestic luxury sedans. Equipped with a 351M 400 cubic inch V8 engine and a strong automatic transmission, the car reportedly runs and drives, providing a functional foundation for either a light refresh or full restoration. For those seeking a project with vintage appeal and a clean title, this LTD presents a compelling starting point. Mechanically, the car is sound in its most essential components. The engine and transmission perform well, though the seller notes that the vehicle requires a new power steering pump, as the steering currently feels stiff, an expected issue for an older car with aging hydraulics. Additionally, the brakes are reported to be spongy, likely due to air in the lines, suggesting that a brake system bleed or refresh would be advisable to bring it back to safe driving standards. These are manageable repairs for someone with basic mechanical knowledge or access to a local garage, and addressing them would significantly improve the driving experience. Cosmetically, the LTD shows its age but is far from unsalvageable. The windshield is cracked and the vinyl top is sunburnt, which are common issues in classic cars exposed to the elements over decades. However, the body overall appears to be in good shape for its age, and the seller emphasizes the car's potential as a restoration candidate. The paint may be faded or worn in places, but for enthusiasts who appreciate vintage patina or plan on a repaint, these flaws represent opportunities rather than deal-breakers. With its classic styling and roomy cabin, this car could easily be transformed into a beautiful cruiser or even a nostalgic daily driver with the right attention. Ultimately, this 1976 Ford Ltd. Is a rare find in today's market at this price point. With rising interest in 70s American classics, especially full-size V8-powered sedans, it offers an excellent platform for a tasteful restoration, lowrider conversion, or custom build. Its clean title, complete drivetrain, and honest presentation make it a worthwhile investment for someone with vision and a modest budget. Whether you're looking to revive a piece of American automotive history or simply enjoy a vintage ride with big personality, this LTD is a diamond in the rough ready for the right hands. That's a wrap on today's video featuring 20 cheap classic cars you can find on the marketplace. Thanks for watching. If this video sparked your interest, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And don't forget to share it with your fellow classic car fans out there.